Hi everybody, it's me, Henya. Nice to talk to you all and see you. I'm going to do a short video today. It's really a test. I have help from my daughter.
Sous chef.
Oh, my daughter Ollie, though for the purpose of this video, she prefers to be called my sous chef. So, okay. We're making a very quick zucchini baked oatmeal, and I've shared the recipe before. And we've already mixed things up. We have everything out here.
With my very favorite whisk.
Okay. So she mixed most of the dry ingredients.
Which include 2 tablespoons of flour, 1½ teaspoons of brown sugar, half a teaspoon of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, a dash of salt, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, and half a teaspoon of nutmeg.
Okay, that in the bowl. We have oatmeal we're going to add to it. What else?
That's all of the dry ingredients.
Okay.
So I'll stir those around. And then we have to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 tablespoons of 2% fig Greek yogurt, 3 tablespoons of almond milk, and 1 tablespoon of maple syrup.
How much vanilla? A teaspoon. Okay. We want to try out something. It's called a watch party. So it's not quite a live video. So if we like bomb on this, we could actually stop and redo it. And if it's a watch party, you can still look at it together with us at the same time. Make comments. We can answer questions. How much do you need? You want to do this?
2 tablespoons.
Answer questions, and it goes like into a video file. So it's still always there to look at. We tried doing a video last week. It was kind of a disaster, so this is our second attempt.
Can't get all upset.
Sure you can.
You can do anything if you believe in yourself.
Right. This is the little pan that came with my air fryer, and we're going to bake it in here. So this is actually going to be 1 serving, and I think it's okay. I think it makes a really large serving, and it is 5 PointsPlus. So that's ready. She's almost done. I'm going to crank up the air fryer, let it preheat, and I have an Avalon Bay, and it's the first one I think that Bernie had and that she recommended. And my sous chef will be leaving soon to go to college in California.
At California Baptist University.
So I think she's going to take the air fryer with her, and I'm going to get a larger one.
Whenever you're pouring things out, pour them over the bowl so you don't spill on the table.
What if you pour too much and you have way too much ingredients?
Then guesstimate a little less on the next tablespoon.
Okay. Whoa! But it didn't come out of the spoon, so it
That
must be
means
good.
it's good.
Okay. You need 3 tablespoons?
3 tablespoons of almond
Okay.
milk.
And this is almond and coconut
Coconut.
milk. And I normally just buy whatever is on sale. I usually buy the Silk brand. But I have noticed that it seems like the cashew milk is thicker than the other. So there might be a time when you want the thick milk.
So now we have to add 1 tablespoon of maple syrup. And this stuff is pure!
Yes. Did I spray the thing? Yes.
We had pancakes this morning. They were really good.
They were good. We had pancakes and a frittata and bacon for the boys. I bake a lot, and I really like baking. But
I like eating.
She likes eating, so it works out well. And we also have 2 baseball players, one from California and one from Arizona, staying with us this summer. So they will eat anything if you have 18, 19, 20-year-old kids. So I bake, they eat. But the raisin, I would use this one to stir it up. You're going to have me clean that out. We have half a tablespoon of raisins, right? Instead of 1 tablespoon, because half a tablespoon of raisins was 0 points. And if I went up any higher, I'd have to add a point. So when I'm just kind of making things on my own and hungry for breakfast and throwing things in a bowl, this is how I do it.
Less points.
Less points. And you want the zucchini in there too?
Yes. So we just added half a tablespoon of raisins, and now we're adding 1/4 cup of grated zucchini that my mom just picked from our greenhouse.
These cute little cups are Pioneer Woman, and they have the markings on them. Can you see that? This one is a 1/3 cup, this one is a 1/4 cup. When I first got them though, the first thing I did was take my measuring cups and another ingredient and check them to make sure they were true, and they are. So,
Okay.
are we done?
I think that's everything.
Okay, I'm going to show our friends what it looks like, and we're going to hope for the best. We've made this before, so it should be good.
This is my soup.
Spread it in there. And I have the air fryer on at 350. And my directions said to bake for 15 minutes, so I'll put it on for like 15 right now. As soon as that gets in there, we will bake it. So if this works out and it's something that you all have questions about or something, I'm thinking, because Bernie is like the supreme recipe, she knows how to do that and she's so comfortable. But if there was something else, and maybe we could make a post that maybe you were interested in, like
Snickerdoodles.
no, not eating again, something else, like how to count points, maybe if you're making fast food. Oh, there's Dad's phone. That's all right. Hamburger helper or those rice-a-ronis or something, and you want to know how to count the points, or just anything you think you might want to know. Maybe write it down, put it on a post. Don't write it down.
We wouldn't see it.
We'll never see it. Make a comment and we'll see that. Okay, this is going into our air fryer. It came with the little shelf on it, so we set that in there. We will be back in 15 minutes, and I don't think we really messed up at all. Stop it,